Hello everyone, welcome back to another 1v1 Warhammer battle. This is me playing as the Warriors of Chaos versus the Empire on Marbad's Tomb. Haven't seen this map for a little while. So for my army here, frontline, Chaos Warriors with great weapons. They're some of the best units they have. We have Sartorial the Everwatcher with only final transportation because it's one of the best spells in the game now. Chaos Warriors with halberds, 2 Chaos Spawn, 1 normal, one of the renowned units, Swords of Chaos back there, a Hell Cannon, and then way off on the side here we have 2 Chaos Warhounds just kind of sitting there waiting to ambush, hopefully, riflemen. Speaking of, we have the Empire here. We have, just go down the line, Reichsguard. Their main line is made up of 2 Flagellants, 1 normal, 1 renowned. They also have 2 Great Swords. Then they have Sigmar Sons, Demigryph Knights with halberds, 2 casters with the Jade Wizard and the Light Wizard, 3 rifles, 2 spears in the background, and then a General of the Empire up here with the Healing and Unbreakable potion, I think. So, one thing that I was never going to cover, because I didn't really want to spread this tactic, but apparently it's already been spread by either other casters of this game or, you know, just the general public is like, oh, you know, let's put 2 and 2 together. It's not really that difficult. The Light Wizard and the Jade Wizard. Dwellers from Below and the Net spell makes the Dwellers from Below spell insane. Insane. But, you know, maybe we should talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. That's a very deadly combo. And when I started this match, I only noticed the Light Wizard. I think this was, when I looked at their army, this was hidden behind one of these other icons, or I just missed it. So I know that they have a Light Wizard. And I'm like, well, that's okay, because offensive Light Wizards, offensive nets, aren't really usually as powerful as defensive nets, where you're forced to come to the Empire. The Empire is now forced to come to me because of this nifty little Hell Cannon that I was going to try and hide behind this hill, in case they had any cannons to try and shoot me down. You can see the General of the Empire is coming over, and I'm going to just try and pounce them with Sartorial. They'll do a little bit of damage, but that's okay. The Hell Cannon crew is unbreakable. They're not going to do that much. Going to keep the Chaos Warhounds back here, just kind of waiting. What I want to do, the plan of this battle, is I want to get the enemy to go into this choke point. I want them to go through here, and then I want them to go through here. I want them to do a full surround on me, and we can hold them with our Chaos Warriors in the forest or up here. I'm ready. Because if they do this, that means their rifles, of which I'm assuming there are 3. I can't see the silver bullets yet, but, I mean, come on, we all know they're there. I mean, obviously we know they're there because we can see them in the replay, but you know they're there. Anyway, I want the rifles to be out here focusing fire in the middle, and I want my Chaos Warhounds to come back and crush them. And hopefully all their melee forces are, you know, here, here, and here, and not able to assist. Now, I was willing to do a bottleneck with a lot of units put in there before I realized there's a Jade Wizard. I still don't see him, because I looked over the army briefly, and again, I only saw the Light Wizard, so I'm like, okay, now I know that I need to worry about a net, but again, offensive nets, not as powerful when the enemy is actually having to walk to you and you not walk to them and trying to get around their formation. So I'm not super worried about the Light Wizard net. Again, for whatever reason, I did not see the Jade Wizard. Well, probably because I'm too busy sitting here firing off Hell Cannon shots. And bloop. So I'm busy manning the Hell Cannon here, firing off away. And you can see some Demigryph Knights going to be going over here. The General of the Empire is going to be going over here. I think the Flagellants goes over here. The Reichsguard are going to be, or already are back here. Where are they? They're over here. They'll be coming this way here soonish. So I'm more concerned with just, you know, killing as many soldiers as I can. This one I was trying to hit the Sigmar Sons, but I went up too high, so I was like, well, shit, I guess I gotta hit this wizard. I was even firing at the Jade Wizard. I didn't realize it was Jade Wizard. I just couldn't see them. Anyway, you can see the Sigmar Sons going to be chasing the Hell Cannon. That's okay. Again, we want to lure the enemy over here, so they want to pull back. And then we're going to charge them with the Swords of Chaos and some Chaos Warriors. And I'm hoping that everything else is going to be coming this way, and then that's when we're going to get these Warhounds. But they're going to walk instead of run for a little while, which is not that great. Not that great. But we got some Great Swords over here, and I'm like, this is fine. And I was kind of wondering why they weren't sending more of their units in at this point, because normally, you know, you would think that they would at least try and flank or go in here. And I saw this, and I was like, oh, this must be the net spell going down. And then I was like, oh shit, that's not the net spell. And so I'm like, oh, and so I'm trying to get out of there. This unit is going to get hit pretty hardcore by it. Our Swords of Chaos, though, is doing a really good job of killing the Great Swords along with Sartorial, getting those Sigmar Sons and the Swords of Chaos. You can see the General of the Empire did land, but I casted Final Transportation on the General of the Empire, so took a lot of damage. And now that that spell is over, I'm like, well, I guess they have a Jade Wizard. Oh yeah, they're right there. So I'm like, shit, now I gotta watch out for that. But we got a heal spell going down on the General of the Empire. I'm trying to kill the General with Sartorial, and here we go. We're getting both Chaos Puppies into this Silver Bullets. I I should really spread them out here. Meanwhile, we have a Chaos Warrior Great Weapon holding off the Reichsguard and the Flagellant up there. I have my Chaos Halberds down here because the Demigryph Knights are over there, but now that they've moved this way, you're going to see I'm going to move my Chaos Halberds back over this way. And now we have both of our Chaos Spawn just kind of holding the middle, going to give some more reinforcements with these Chaos Warriors. My other Chaos Warrior, you know, they kind of took a lot of damage from the dwellers from below. Here goes the net spell. I wanted to run my puppies into the Demigryph Knights to try and halt their charge against Arthuriel and my Chaos Spawn, because I really want them to last for a long time. So these are going to be just sacrificial puppies, but then they got netted. Luckily, we did take out the silver bullets entirely. This Chaos Puppy, I think, is going to go around to get these guys, or go back up here. I can't remember. Anyway, Swords Chaos coming back over here to give the Guardian Ore once again to Sartorial, who is duking it out with the General of the Empire, who is healed up. Meanwhile, back here, the Hell Cannon is still firing, but I think it's missing most of its shots right now. Honestly, I don't really care about the Hell Cannon at this point. I mean, it's nice to have, but it did its purpose. And that is to get the enemy army over here, and it did do some damage. Here goes the Reichsguard, and so we're going to use this opportunity to pounce them with our Chaos Warriors with halberds, getting more Chaos Warriors with great weapons to kill the Flagellants up here. We're going to get them in through the funneling into this pass. Meanwhile, Sartorial and the Swords of Chaos are going to take it to these rifles down here, and the General of the Empire, and the two casters. Demigryph Knights are up here, and they want to try and take out my Chaos Spawn and the Weird Spawn. So I think I actually pulled them out. Oh, and here comes another Dwellers. I'm like, oh shit, this is the Dwellers. We gotta move, we gotta move. We should be moving here soon. Yeah, I gave move orders, but they're also slowed while in the area of effect. I was a little slow on that one. But we did get to save some of our Chaos Warriors here. Some of them, anyway. Chaos Weapons come back from rounding, so they're going to come back over here and join Sartorial, I think. Meanwhile, there goes another final transportation on the General of the Empire and any units nearby. Trying to snipe him out of existence. I believe we killed the Reichsguard down here. Oh, no, there's still some alive. Oh, well, whatever. They're going to try and finish off my Hell Cannon. I'm going to get the Chaos Warriors and the Halberds up here in the middle to support my Chaos Spawn. Speaking of, these Chaos Spawn are going to go down here and try and take out these Demigryph Knights and try to run Sartorial away from the Demigryph Knights with Halberds. They're going to join the Chaos Puppies and routing this Rifleman. You can see the General of the Empire over there is almost dead, and I think they stay out of combat for a little while here. Getting Sartorial back into combat. Trying to focus down, or I will be trying to focus down the Jade Wizard here because I do not want another Dweller spell. Is this another final transmission? This might be another heal. That's another heal from the Jade Wizard. And you can see that my Chaos Warriors are overwhelming what is left of the Empire Infantry, but we still do have these rifles here. We do still have the double casters. Sartorial is taking a pretty heavy beating with these Demigryph Knights here. The Chaos Spawn are not enough to necessarily take out the Demigryph Knights, but they are doing a lot of good damage. They're doing a lot of good damage. But we do still have a lot of forces over here, so I'm actually going to withdraw Sartorial back into where most of my forces lie. And we're going to try and break the rest of the Empire Infantry here. And meanwhile, we have our Chaos Puppies going up here, silencing the third and last of the rifles. I lied, my bad. These rifles came back from rounding again. Don't listen to me, I lie. I'm just a big fat liar. And there they go, firing into, I am assuming, my Chaos Warriors. But yeah, so now that I pulled back into what is remaining of my infantry and my Chaos Warriors with halberds, the Demigryph Knights and the Reichsguard were trying to follow me in there and try and focus down Sartorial, but there was too much damage left over here and we were able to rout them off. Which was the plan. I was hoping they would follow me into the bulk of my forces that were remaining. You can see the General of the Empire has routed off my Chaos Puppies. And at this point, well, things are pretty much looking our way. Sartorial is unbreakable, so he's still relatively okay. General of the Empire coming back down here, and it's like, nope, never mind, I decide against it. I'm just trying to keep the Jade Wizard routing for as long as possible. I do not want another Dweller spell to go down here and catch me off guard and kill the rest of my infantry. Because if I do get a bad Dweller spell on these, then that's it, that's GG. I think, maybe. This will be pretty close, actually. Weird Spawn going into the rifles, so you can see that the General of the Empire is going to try and get the Weird Spawn since they are now isolated, and that's okay. My main focus is the Jade Wizard. We routed off those rifles, so we're going to pull the Weird Spawn back over here, then we're going to descend upon him with the Chaos Warriors. I don't really care about the Light Wizard at this point. What are they going to do, net me? That's not my biggest concern. It's this guy that's my concern. So we're just trying to continue to focus him down. And that's going to be a GG, friends. Spoiler alert. But we do manage to shatter the Jade Wizard, and then I think the Light Wizard is the last thing remaining. And there we go. So it was a close match. I'm really glad that the Dweller spell did not kill more than they did. They did get basically like an entire Chaos Warrior unit, maybe even 2 in total with the 2 casts. So like I took a heavy beating. It was most likely these 2 maybe. I'm guessing since they have the lowest kills. But the Chaos Warriors that were able to live killed a lot of people. The rear spawn killed a lot of people. The Chaos Spawn killed a lot of people. I don't really use Chaos Spawn that often, so I just wanted to bring them. Like, no one ever brings Chaos Spawn, but I mean, they're alright, I guess. Chaos Warhounds, they're pretty good, and then, of course, Swords of Chaos always performs pretty well, and as well as Sartorial. He's a beast. He's a beast, and now his lore is really good, so he's, like, double a beast. I don't know. Is that even a phrase? Meanwhile, for Kompot, we have good kills on the Demigryph Knights. The Jade Wizard did do a lot of damage, though the kills do not count, as I was told, because the spell is considered a debuff spell instead of, I guess, an offensive spell? I don't know. So the kills don't actually count, but I'm sure they did kill a lot of units with those Dweller spells. Yeah, but besides that, the Greatsword's kind of just overwhelmed by my Chaos Infantry and supported by the Chaos Spawn and the Weird Spawn. That's a lot of damage for them to take, and the Swords of Chaos, which are made to kill Greatswords and units kind of like Greatswords, because they are armor-piercing and bonus versus infantry calves, so they're pretty tough. They're pretty good. So they weren't really able to shine in this battle, and we were able to silence the rifles pretty quickly with the Chaos Puppies. But anyway, good game to come, Pot. Hope you enjoyed, and let's watch a cinematic view. So, I kind of forgot to mention it during the fight. So, the Light Wizard and the Jade Wizard, I think is a very nasty combo. One, again, that I have not done myself in a multiplayer battle because I don't want to draw attention to it. But, I mean, it's a pretty easy situation, or a pretty easy combo to think of on yourselves. I'm sure many people have, and so it's already out there in the wild. But it's really shitty. So, it's going to be hard to counter, and I imagine you're going to be seeing situations like this a lot, where someone will, you know, throw in like, oh no, it's just a Reiksguard and the Bretonnians have so many better knights. So of course the Bretonnians gonna be like, oh, let's pounce on them. And you gotta be very careful not to take the bait. Oh, I guess I'm gonna pause this here. It may be a little difficult with the AI because they're really weird on engagements. So now, you know, let's make it a more tempting offer. We'll throw in our General of the Empire. Now, it's going to take most of your initial winds of magic. Come on, get your knights in there, you. Don't cycle charge me. Human players don't use it again. So anyway, you're going to want to net them. And then you can be like, oh, I'm just going to get out of here. And that bug happens sometimes. But you see what I'm saying. So with the net spell, you can then get your sacrificial unit out of there. What the fuck? Well, you know, okay, if your net spell works properly, you see what I'm saying? And it's, you can't even micro units out of there. It's really hard to dodge the net, especially since they can cast it directly on a unit and not just like the ground around them. And then they're going to nail you with the Dweller spell. And again, it does take most of your initial moments of magic, but if it connects, if you time it right, you can do so much damage. And it's such a nasty combo that the Empire has, and it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you see this online, or maybe you already have been. Again, I'm not trying to bring attention to it, because I don't want it to be a known thing, but I mean, I'm sure there's like a Reddit post or something like, holy shit, people, you should try this combo. It sucks. It sucks. It's going to be hard to counter. If you see these two in a match, make sure you check what spells they take, and do your best not to blob up. And that's kind of the only thing you can do. Either that or try and snipe the Light Wizard or the Jade Wizard first, preferably both if you can, have the tools for that. It's either that or don't blob. You gotta be very careful. It's gonna be nasty, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna be like, fuck, if you get caught in it. It's gonna suck. Anyway, let's go on to the cinematic view.
They will move fast, seas of blood.
Yeah, get out of here, General.
Bloody, wreck and ruin. Vengeance will.
Start sniping them rifles. Ooh. Brutal. I love it. Oh, the cannon was still on those ones, huh? What I'm doing is I'm letting the cannon fire its shot, and then I go in and fire my own.
Move fast! Chaos will reign, bring skulls to Dawnfall.
Damn dwellers. I thought it was a net. And then I was like, oh shit, they have a Jade Wizard. It's kind of a rude way to find out that the enemy has a Jade Wizard. Chaos puppies! Beautiful puppies.
That's the master's thing. Move fast! Move fast! Time to destroy!
Did you pull that Reichsguard off their
For now!
mount? Is that a Reichsguard or is that someone else? I think it's a Reichsguard. Or not a sorry, not a Reichsguard, a Demigod mount.
Reach their souls! With promise their souls! Seas of blood! They will cower!
Demi's followed me in, just like I wanted.
Run it! Obliterate! Move fast! Kill them all! Blood for all! Go fast!
Hey, short work of those gunners. Jeez. Fare thee well, General. Meanwhile, it takes forever for Sartorial to kill this person. It doesn't even kill him, just manages to shatter them. Forever! This has always been a problem with, like, kind of bigger units attacking people that are not mounted. It usually takes forever to kill them. It's really annoying. And there we go. So again, I hope you enjoyed the battle, everyone. I will see you all next time. Take care.